morning, everybody. Welcome to a long-awaited new edition of Java with Jim. How are you? It has been quite some time since I've spoken to you all. I've got to say I had to take a break. There was just so much going on in the world, and I had to get away from it. And it wasn't that I shut down. I've still been working, still been writing, done a little bit of speaking. Some of you may have seen me in a lot of different podcasts that I have been on, but I got to tell you, I just needed a break from the world. And the reason that I'm coming back on today is that one of the things that has really become more prominent for me, and this is not to say that it hasn't always been something extremely important, because it should be important to everybody, and that is the truth. And what I'm finding is that in this world we live in today, there is so much noise, so much distraction, so much that would keep us from the truth, that it becomes a little bit more difficult to discern the truth. And it's always there though. The truth is the truth. The truth always is. It doesn't change. What we need to do is we need to get to the truth. We need to understand the truth. We need to embrace the truth. We need to accept the truth, and we need to live from the truth. So I want to share with you a few notes that I wrote down this morning as I was thinking about this that hopefully will put us on a path individually and collectively to getting to the truth. And I'm not sitting here saying what the truth is. We all know what the truth is when we actually feel it. And I don't mean just those things we hold as true for ourselves because it best suits us or that it's in our best interest. Although I will say that the truth will always be in the best interest of everyone on the planet, everyone individually and collectively. So the first thing I want to say is when we talk about getting to the truth, the first thing we have to do is we have to want to get to the truth. We have to truly want it. We can't just say, oh, I'm going to get to the truth, or I want the truth of this. We have to want it. And we have to want it to the point where we're willing to let go of those things that we hold as true. Because not everything that we hold as true is the truth. In fact, I'm going to say most of what we hold as true is not the truth, but it's what we've been taught. It's what we have been brought to believe is true because maybe we follow other people, or maybe we read certain books, or maybe we follow some specific dogma, or maybe whatever it is that got you to the point to believe what you believe about anything and everything and hold as true. That's your truth, but it doesn't make it the truth. There's a quote that I've been using recently in some of my social media posts and that is that anything can be true to the one who holds it as such, but it doesn't make it the truth. So first thing is you have to want to get to the truth. The second thing is the truth can be uncomfortable, and because it can and it will be, and it will conflict with what you hold as true. And this is really that whole process. I believe that the purpose for life, the actual reason for all of us being here, is the progressive realization of the truth. All the experiences we have, all the interactions we have with one another, all the lessons that we learn, whatever you want to call this experience of life, it's all about the progressive realization of the truth. And everything in every moment gives us that opportunity to realize more and more of the truth. To me, the truth is the unshedding of the untruths, all that we've heaped upon ourselves and all that others have heaped upon us that prevent us from actually seeing, living as, and being the truth. Third thing is, the truth doesn't make you wrong. And I think this is one of the things that we have the most difficulty with, and that is letting go of what we hold as true, thinking that now that makes us wrong. It doesn't make you wrong. The truth is as the truth is. It doesn't change. But what you hold as true is what you believe is true to that moment. It's based on the information you have to that moment. It's based on the experiences you've had to that moment. It doesn't make you wrong. It just means to that moment, this is what I hold as true. The next thing is, you must seek the truth by a willingness to look at different perspectives or opinions. This again is another challenge for this, because we are experiencing on a global level now what I've talked about quite a bit, and that is the way that we interact on social media and the way that social media reacts. Anytime you look something up on social media, anytime you comment on a post of a particular topic, social media is gonna reward you with more and more of whatever that is. Now that's whether or not that is true or not. And you've got to be careful with that. You've got to make sure that you're not locking yourself into one way of thinking You've got to allow yourself to look at different perspectives so that you can come up with what you hold is true, not based on what other people are saying or one person is saying, but based on what you hold is true based on how it makes you feel. So I would just suggest that you really look at what you're allowing into your mind or into your awareness. Don't get hung up on one way of thinking or one how do I want to say this? You just want to be open and receptive to all opinions and perspectives. Doesn't make any of those true either. It just gives you more information that you can use in your discernment. And then the last thing I want to share with you is that once you agree to align with the truth, you're going to find that the truth seeks you out. Just like I mentioned a minute ago, social media as an example. When you are on social media and you click on something that maybe it's a conspiracy theory, or maybe it's something that's kind of far out, or maybe it's something that I don't know, you just hold is true, you continue to receive information that supports that which you already believe. Same thing happens if you start to seek the truth. As you get to more and more of the truth, you're going to receive more and more of the truth. It's going to seek you out so that you don't have to be the one out there looking for it, because you are now in alignment with the truth. You're going to be receiving more and more of it. So just a real quick recap. You have to want to get to the truth. The truth is going to be uncomfortable because it will conflict with what you already hold as true. The truth doesn't make you wrong. It just means that that's what you've held as true based on your experiences, the information you have to that particular moment. You must seek the truth by a willingness to look at different perspectives or opinions. And the last one is once you agree to align with the truth will seek you out. I hope you find some benefit from this. I hope it causes you to think and to really start to discern what is true for you, and that you willingly allow yourself to be receptive to the truth. It's what we all need on this planet. We've got to be working together. We've got to understand why we're all here. We've got to understand that we all are here working together, trying to make the world a better place. And we've got to allow the truth of what that takes to be available to each one of us. Well, it is already available to us. We have to allow it into each one of us individually, and then ideally collectively, and then we'll find the world to be the place we always hoped it would be. Look forward to talking to you again. Appreciate your time right now. If you'd like more information about what I do, go to my website, livinginfullexpression.com. And I look forward to talking to you next time on Java with Jim. Take care. Have a beautiful week. Bye now.